Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the Lake Laogai FoolCraft server. So I haven't really done an awful lot with this since the last episode, and that's because there's been about an hour in between me finishing recording that one and starting this one. However, what I have done in that hour is foolishly taken a trip through the nether, died, but then managed to get all of my stuff back. And while I was in the nether, one of the things that I found, let's just sleep quickly. One of the things that I found was a fortress, another fortress that hadn't been explored yet, so I get to go and raid a load of stuff. I also killed some withers and got a wither skull and found a baconator and a capacitor of holding and all this sort of stuff. A few bits and pieces. Obviously, I've also gathered a few resources that we're going to need. So nether quartz, we're going to need quite a lot of that for controllers and quartz enriched iron and all that sort of stuff. Managed to find some ardite, got some cobalt, so we can make some manulin. Bit of this. Also found a loot crate, a weapon case. Couple of loot bags. I've already opened the basic ones, but I've kept the epic ones. On my way back, it turned out that Sin has created waystones and warp stones for everybody that's been left near spawn. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. So what I'm going to do to start this episode is I'm going to open these loot bags. I'm also going to open this weapon crate, and then we're going to start the episode proper. So first epic loot bag. Hopefully we get something decent. Chance pendant, increases chance of chance cubes. No, thank you. Vibrant alloy, that's going to be very useful. Melon seeds, not so much. Let's have a look at this one. Ooh. What does this do? Induction smelter special, increases yield from ores. Ooh, that could be interesting. Don't know what that does, but it's from Thermal Foundation, so it should be quite good. And an ender nugget, and a diamond wand. Brilliant. Okay, that's going to be really useful. And finally, weapon case. Let's see what we get from this. Going. Ooh, wizard spike. Okay, perfect. Uncommon damage. Yeah, that can work. I mean, it's not as good as the shadow, which is what I've been, whooping butt with recently, but that's still not bad at all. So all I'm going to do to start with is dump all of this stuff in here. I just put that bag in, didn't I? Where is it? There it is. I want that back. Yeah, so all of this can go in there. Nearly forgot you. You can go in. Let's have a look. So we've got loads of this stuff to throw in. Also managed to kill a ghast, which was I was quite happy about. Yeah, so killed ghast, did some other stuff, stuff and things as you do. Yeah, so it was quite an eventful trip to Nether. And yeah, I came back with some pretty good goodies. Couple of broken spawners as well. As I say, it was unexplored, so this is going to be quite interesting. Unremarkable capacitor, so that's going to really help with the ore production and all of that sort of stuff. Let's quickly throw these last few bits in, and I believe I'm going to have some in here as well. Yes, and this is full. Baconator, another capacitor. So all of this, and a wither skull. I showed you that already. Yeah, so pretty good haul from all of this, I must say. Let's just put all of this in as well. And yeah, so what I need to do is very quickly sort out everything I need, because what I really want to do this episode is get my automation and everything sorted. So the first thing that I need to build is one of this controller here. Now, have we got, I don't know if I've got silicon yet, but what I do have is obviously plenty of quartz, and I can always get loads of cobble to run it through here to turn into sand. In fact, I'm going to set that off now. Let me turn this bit off like so. And then I think I've got a load of cobble. Pretty sure I've got, yeah, that. Let's grab a load of the stuff. I wish this would sort, but for some reason it doesn't want to. So if we do 3 stacks of cobble, that should work. And we'll grab one of those capacitors as well to speed this up. Which one we do? Unremarkable. Increases energy storage and speed, range of machines. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. So let's throw you in there. And this should, in fact, have we got any more flint? Flint will help. Yes, we have more flint. Marvelous. Okay. So if I put the flint in here, you should see that it starts to swallow. Oh, yep, there we go. And then we'll go like so. And this should start to absolutely, yeah, there we go. And we'll start to get sand, oh no, gravel from this, which will, yep, which will start to build up. We'll get sand, and then when the sand runs through there, what will happen is it will turn into silicon. So I'm going to AFK here for a little bit. I'm going to grab something to eat. While I do, I'm going to make a quick cut, and yeah, I'll catch you back up once this is all finished, and we'll start off with actually doing some proper modded stuff. I can't wait. So see you guys in a second. Okay guys, as you can see, we've got a fair bit of silicon here. Now, what I also need to make is some quartz infused iron. So we've got some quartz here, and as you can see, this has already started going through, and we've got a load of ore doubling going on here and there. So this should be enough to get us started. If we just do that, there we go. That should be enough for now. And for our, that's where my bucket went. Right, so for our controller, the first thing we're going to need to make is this machine casting. So that's nice and easy. So we'll grab that. Then what we need is, oh, we need a diamond. I've got some in here. Where are they? There we go. Let's pop you there. So this should be everything we need to make our controller. So that's step 1. There we go. So on top of that, we're going to need our solderer, sticky pistons. Have I got everything I need to make a sticky piston? I should do. Let's have a look. So we need that. We need a load of cobble. We've got. I'm sure I got a load of slime balls somewhere. Slime blocks, that'll do. Let's have a look. So we've got that, got that. Redstone, that's what we need. Righty-ho. So, first things first, let's do that. And we'll make a couple of sticky pistons like so. That should work. There we go. Couple of those. Whoops. Couple of those, there we go, and then we want to make our solderer like so. Right, and that's pretty much the start of this for us. So on top of that, what you'll see is refined storage. There's all of these different bits and pieces here, and what we're aiming for is this crafting grid. What we need to make first of all is an advanced processor and a grid. And for this, that's why we need the solderer, because what this will do is it will compress the silicon and all of those sort of fancy things. And yeah, so first things first, let's get rid of some of these here. There we go. There we go. Right, so basically, the way that for those of you that don't play modded, the way that this works is as long as the controller is hooked up to a power source, anything that is connected to it, directly or indirectly, will also be powered. And as long as it's from refined storage. So what you'll notice is this won't come on. Why is that not coming on? Okay, that should have come on. Right, where's our... Let's have a look. We need our conduits wherever they've gone. Have I gone past them? Yes, I have. I'm being completely blind here at the moment. There they are. Right, conduits, energy conduits. There we go. Right. Okay. So what you'll notice is that this will now come on. It's currently powering up. Once it, wow, it's really not. There we go. Right. Okay. So it's nice and powered up, and as you can see, it's going up fairly slowly. On top of that, what we want to do is put a solderer like so. This should keep rising. Yes, it's still rising. So what this basically means is that once I get a crafting grid, I can put it here, or I can put it here, or even here, as long as they're connected. So I could have another solderer here, and even though it's not touching the grid, it will still be powered because there is a route to the controller. As I say, the first thing I want to do is solder up a load of silicon, and what you'll notice is we get this stuff, this printed silicon. I'm then going to want to do some iron, I'm going to want to do some gold, and I'm going to want to do some what's the other one, diamonds as well. Yeah, so I'm going to get all of that done, and while that does, I'm going to make a quick cut. So yeah, I'll catch back up with you when that's all finished, and we'll get on to making the crafting grid and all the other sort of stuff, and the disk drive, so we've actually got some storage. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, as you can see, I've got all of these bits and pieces here. They've all just come through, and what I'm going to need here is I'm going to need to put that in there, that in there, that in there, and then once this is done, I'm going to need to make these and these, mainly because what we'll need, I'll just show you on here very, very quickly. So the first thing we're going to need is a grid. And we've got the machine casing here. So actually, we might as well make one of those now. And we're also going to need this disk drive, which also requires a machine casing and an advanced processor. Now, the advanced processor is basically, it's the printed silicon, it's the redstone, and it's the printed advanced processor, which is printed diamond. And literally all you do is you put your iron in here, and it prints it out to this, the basic processor. You put your gold in and it comes out to this. You put your diamond in and it comes out to this. And these are made from silicon, which you just do the same. And then obviously this here will make us a basic processor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple of those casings because we're going to need those. What I'm also going to need is a chest. I think I'm just going to need the one. Let's just double check. Do I need one for... No, I need a crafting table. Okay, so I'm going to need a crafting table. There we go. Wood can go back in there. That should be enough. I'll just wait for that one to finish. Get rid of that. Put that in there. There we go. Now, as you can see, the other thing we need to make the grid is improved process is a construction core and a destruction core. And what that basically is a basic processor with the destruction is nether quartz and the construction is glowstone. Fortunately, we've got loads of that, and I've got a load of glowstone somewhere as well. And I only need one of those, and I only need one of those. So all we do is we're going to pop 2 of those in there. Yep. There's our construction core, there's our destruction, and that's done. Let's pop you in there. And we're pretty much good to go. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is very, very quickly, is there anything? No, I need to wait for those. Yeah, so while I wait for those, I'm going to make another cut and I'll bring you back in when it's finished. Okay, that was probably the quickest cut I've ever made because literally as I stopped the recording, it was done and we've got our improved processors here. So, grid. Now we've got all of this, so we're going to make a grid very, very quickly. There we go. And yeah, so we need an advanced processor and a machine casing and a chest, which we should have. So we've got our that there, and a chest. And to make our crafting grid, we need another advanced and a grid. So let's do that. We want to put that in there, that in there, and that in there. And this will take a little bit longer. As you can see, it's coming along. And what basically the difference is, the grid will allow you access to your storage. The crafting grid, clues in the name, it allows you to craft directly from that storage as well. So that's the one that we want ideally. We'll get this hooked up as soon as this comes through, like so. There we go. And then we can put those in to get our disk drive sorted. So as I was saying before, I can put this now here, and you see it comes on, even though it's not directly connected, but because there's a route between them, it will still power. And if I go into here, I've got my crafting grid and I've got this here, but there is a bit of a problem. There's no actual storage here, so I can't put anything into it, which is a bit of a pain, and that's because we're waiting for our disk drive, which we can put there. And that's empty, so that's not much good for us. One of the things that I did get from some of my adventures, however, was where are they? Somewhere here. I think I've gone past them. Yes, I have. Right. Okay. Where is it? It's up here somewhere. And this will become so much easier once I've got this sorted out. Is somewhere. There we go. 1K storage parts. Now, what we can do with this, okay, is we can make a, where is it? Speed upgrade. Here we go. So we can make 3 1K storage disks like so. But there's not a lot of point in that, because what we can also do is use the 3 of them to make a 4K. So we can actually get an extra 1,000 items worth of storage through this. Now, what I need is, oh, I've got enough as well. Brilliant. Okay, so what I can do is make the storage part. And there we go. And then we can make the 4K storage disk. And all I need is a couple of pieces of glass, and I've got everything else. So let's have a look. I need some sand or glass or gravel or something, which I'm probably not going to now have. Oh, I've got compressed gravel, so that's good. Right, okay, so, oh, and that's finished as well. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to furnace only. So basically, by clicking on this button, you've got all smelting. So if I get 3 sand in here, it will make like a quite clear glass or something like that, which isn't what I want. I want just normal glass. So I want it to furnace only. So it basically acts just like a furnace. What I'm then going to do is throw those in there. And we should, if we get some sand out, yep, we should. Yep, we've got 1 glass there, and hopefully we'll get another glass in a second. Yep, there we go. So that's all we need. And we can make our 4K storage disk, which is here. Brilliant. I've got everything else. It's our first disk. We can put this in here now, and we have storage. So what you'll notice is I can go like this, and we have storage for now. So what I want to do is move all of this stuff into here. So I'm just going to stick everything in for now, to be honest. Let's just throw the lot in. Why not? Because hopefully it won't fill the thing up, because this is going to make life so much easier for us once it's all done. And then what I can also do is make turn everything into the compressed versions of itself to save a bit of space. Oh, we're full again already, so come on, let's just go all through here. Yeah, so this is going to make our lives so much easier. Now, normally what I'd do is I'd hit this here, but for some reason in these giant chests, it's these colossal chests rather, it doesn't seem to be working. In fact, I'm going to try it now and it will probably work. So let's actually have a look. Oh, no, it did work. Right, okay, so it does work now. It wasn't working for me before. Nope, I don't want that. I want this. So let's start doing all of... Oh, and it's full already. Okay, so let's put all of this back in here. What I want to do is start making the compressed stuff. So let's have a look at compressed netherrack. Yeah, there we go. So we can just start making a load of that. And then what we'll do is we'll do some double compressed netherrack as well to... Oh. Double compressed netherrack. Right, okay. Okay, so I don't know why that didn't work. So yeah, and then all of a sudden we've got a load more space left. In fact, have I got any cobble in there as well? Oh, compressed dirt. I can do that. There we go. Let's do some double compressed dirt, see if this one works. Yeah, that works. Cool. Right. So, and all this does is save us a little bit of space. So, what are we down to there? 66% full. Right, okay. So, what else have we got that we can compress? Not an awful lot. So, let's grab a load more stuff. There we go. And we'll continue doing all of this, and it'll probably stop us from putting any more in at some point. But what we'll do is very quickly go like so. And what we'll do is just continue on compressing everything until we get to the point where it is completely full. And then what I want to do is obviously look at upgrade. See, full already. So let's make some more of these. There we go. And then we can compress these as well. Like so. And oh, we've got cobble as well. So all that cobble can be compressed. Like that. And then we'll stick all of this in here as well. Let's stick that in like that. There we go. Awesome. Right, and then we can make some more double compressed like that. And all this is going to do is it's just going to continue on saving us space, because space is very much at a premium at the moment. And yeah, and then I'm going to make some more discs. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a quick cut while I do make some more discs, and then I will bring you back in. So I'll see you guys in another second. All right, guys, as you can see, I've got a few more cards in here. So I've got a 16K disc, another 4,000 4K disc, and yeah, we're 25% full. But what I wanted to do was introduce some external storage. So I'm using the modular storage here. And what I really like about this is that it will hold, once you get to tier 3, 300 stacks of an item. So it's not really done on numbers as such. So it's not like, you know, this counts as 533 individual items, so that takes up 533 of this, which is pretty much the entire capacity that this is taking up. What it is 300 stacks. So what I need to do first and foremost is make a load of these. So I'm going to need to make a load of chests. Oh, whoops. Let's get rid of you. Let's stick in a load of these as well. Let's make a load of chests. And then what I want to do is make three of these. So we'll put those back in there like so. I want to make 3. Oh, I need more gold. Okay, so let's grab this gold here. Let's put you there like so. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And we'll put these back in again. And then we want... Oh, okay. So we're going to need more of this gold here. So what do we need? We need 2. So we need 6, and that'll be fine. So let's do that. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. We want the quartz, which is just that. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's already one in there. So yeah, we'll go 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll put you in there like so, you in there, and you in there. And now each one of these will hold 300 stacks. If I throw that in there, you see we got cable and we can take it back out. Now the idea is that what we'll do is we'll have external storage on each of these, and then we'll run the cable like so. And then what I want to do is, what am I going to keep in these? So let's take all the stuff that we've got compressed. So let's do the cobble, and let's do netherrack and dirt, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, so what we'll do, that's normal compressed dirt, and that's normal compressed netherrack, and that's normal compressed cobblestone. So let's go like so. Priority, oh no, +1. Let's come to this one. This one can be netherrack, so we'll put that priority +1, and then we'll come to this one, can be dirt, and priority +1. So what that means is when I do this, and this is going to fill everything up now. Yikes. Yeah, so when I do this, like so, it should all have gone into here. Yes, there we go. Right, okay, let's change the way that so all of that is now stored in there, so it takes the strain off of here. And we'll do the same with all of this. So let's do that. Let's stick in all of this netherrack like so, and and those little bits there finally, and we'll do the same with the cobble. So let's do that and that and that, geez, and that and that. There we go. And then when I put all of this into here, obviously the annoying thing is that it will show up as, right at the top here. But what it means is everything is stored in these now. So I still have full access to it through the grid, but I can store up to 300 stacks of each one of those in there. And then what I can do if I want to, I can add some more around here, or I can make a little room for these and have like a deep storage system. So that's going to work really, really well. And as I say, it keeps these cards pretty much sort of empty for me, and I can fill it up to my heart's content. And then what I can also do is add other things in here. So if we say, oh, dirt, that's not going to fill up too quickly, I can say, actually, what I want to do is take all of this dirt out of here. I'm going to remove this from there. What I'm then going to do is put dirt in there, put all of this back in like so, and we should now we've got dirt and netherrack and nothing in there. And what we could actually do is say, let's use this for wood. So if we search wood like so, we can take all of this spruce, the dark oak, the jungle, we'll do that, all of these logs like so, and oak and spruce, jungle, cherry I don't have an awful lot of, but what I can then do is go like that. So that's spruce, that's dark oak, that's jungle, oak wood, this stuff here, and I've got room for more. So actually I can take that cherry out because it's quite an interesting looking wood. So let's do that one as well. And then if I get like birch and all that sort of stuff, then I can put that in there. But now what I can do is put all of this back in like so. And all my wood's in there. And it's all essentially deep storage, and now we're at 20% instead of 25%. So yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. I think we've got a very basic storage system set up. The one thing that I will do off camera is put a lever on here so that it can be redstone activated, so that it's not draining power constantly from those. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the next episode, but it's probably going to be quite interesting. I hope it is, because it's modded, and mod is fun. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a comment. Leave me a like on the video, and if you really, really enjoyed it and want to see what I have been doing and what I'm going to be doing, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.